like, do you guys have like a Black Friday sale? And you're going to say no. And that's why people aren't buying Black Friday shit from you. I mean, we're both reality TV stars. How has your life changed since you had your debut on Selling Sunset?
It's been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
GQ themselves, who we're going to talk about later on in this.
I saw you on the red
episode.
carpet. Looked great.
I know.
Yeah.
We won't talk about it today. You guys can go look
time.
for it yourself on your own free time, but whatever. But it's been really interesting. Amanza and whoever the other girl was.
Yeah, the other girl.
They keep texting me and asking for feet massages.
Interesting. They always talk about that stuff on the show, so that makes sense that they're going after you for that kind of thing.
It's been fine. No complaints. I have found no celebrity in the exposure.
So, but have people come, like, so my experience, so I was on the Kardashians last year. No big deal. But the amount of people that came to me and said.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. For a hot second. And the amount of people that came to me and said, you know, like it was on in the background and I saw you were on there. No one was like, oh, I'm a huge fan of the Kardashians. Like, I saw you on there. Congratulations. Like, everyone was like embarrassed to say they were watching the Kardashians.
Huh.
Have people said like they're embarrassed watching Selling Sunset? Because I love Selling Sunset. You also need to watch Selling OC if you're into that kind of thing.
No one said that they're embarrassed watching Selling Sunset, but I will say that I've watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians from season 1, episode 1, and I haven't missed an episode since.
I love that. Let's start the show. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Manly Things.
Sort of.
Podcast where we talk about men's fashion. We talk about red carpets. We talk about what you're going to wear to that date, to the office, all things. Sally, tell us about yourself.
You mean like my occupation or what I'm wearing?
Who are you? Why are we
I'll get to the occupation first. Today, my occupation, I've actually designed a new kind of hanger. I've realized that like no matter what, you're always going to have that sort of triangular shape in when you put a shirt on a hanger. And I'm trying to figure out what kind of shape we need. So I'm thinking, here we go.
Well, everybody's different. I
created the world's first, I'm going to show the blueprint on the screen, oval hanger.
Yeah. I got you.
You're welcome.
I'm Evan Simonich, celebrity menswear stylist, based here in Los Angeles. And I'm excited to talk about this week. But before we get to this week and what we're going to talk about, what are you wearing today, my man?
I kept it.
You kept this
incredibly casual.
Are you wearing sweatpants?
I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm actually wearing shout out NSF clothing.
Oh, I love NSF. Actually, okay, they're like designer.
Whoa, NSF?
They're like designer sweatpants, and that's cool.
Whoa, I didn't know you knew that.
I love NSF.
So they had a spot over on Sycamore. Have you ever hung out on Sycamore?
Dude, Sycamore right now is okay. This is very inside baseball. This is Los Angeles talk. La Brea, Fairfax, Sycamore has had a resurgence because they have incredible stores on Sycamore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay, anyway.
It's very inside. Wow, okay.
What are you wearing? Because actually, can I say something? You're also dressed down today. I'm so oh shit.
This that's kind of I was like really excited about this outfit today. No, this jacket is like my everyday jacket that I just got. I was on a shoot with one of my clients, Riley Green, in New York, and they had this jacket for him, and I was like, where did you get this jacket? Old like Polo Ralph Lauren. I bought it. He wanted one. They hooked him up. It was like a whole. It was awesome, dude. So like I have this jacket. There's probably one hanging out in the back here. Like I'm obsessed with this thing. So I'm gonna put this on other people that I've got.
Is it worn or is it?
No, it came like this.
That way?
I do want to say like
embarrassing.
No. That's the thing with like some of like the vintage stuff that you'll find is like it's been worn in for like 20, 30 years, but then when you find that one piece that like it was sold that way, you don't want to like.
You're talking about every fucking piece of clothing that I have in my closet. I wear Greg Lauren, who intentionally rips his
Greg
pieces
Lauren.
to shreds.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What are we talking about today?
So we're talking about actors are back, from their strike.
Do you have any thoughts on that? Because I used to be an actor, but I don't really have any feelings.
Do you have your SAG card?
No.
Did you have a SAG card?
No, never. I just had like a couple waivers.
Okay, like from like day playing or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want me to be completely honest with you,
please.
So I come from like me knowing like makeup artists, costumers, the other people who are like a part of making the movies and TV shows. And I've seen how their lives have changed with all this, you know? And as much as I want to pin it on the studios, like I feel like it was a slap in the face when I saw like this, when they made the deal and they were celebrating like, oh, it's like $1 billion deal and like it's record breaking and all that kind of shit. And it's like, man, there's so many people that like aren't going back to this industry anymore. And I understand like you want to pin it on the studios, but like they didn't strike. Like actors struck. So you guys chose not to work. And I understand like there's deals and negotiation and contracts and all that kind of stuff. And I get that. But like so many people lost so much that they had. And even actors and like, you know, cause they didn't have, you know, they chose not to work and for a better deal. And I get that. But like, I don't know, the celebration that took place on like striking the deal. I don't know. I just didn't feel like there was like a lot of remorse for those who weren't working this entire time and who had no control over it. Like the actors had control over not working, right? And so these other like costumers, set people, like all these other unions that couldn't cross lines and had to get everything shut down. You know, they lost a lot, and my heart goes out to all of them, not the actors. I can give a fuck about the actors. I'll be honest with you.
That is
and like I have a lot of actors friends, and like I'm sorry that like I love y'all. But like, this was kind of fucked up.
Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Jess.
Sorry to so many people. Yeah, but like, yeah.
That is what a spectacular thing to say in this moment.
It's probably ignorant too. I'll be honest with you. Probably
no. I think it just punctuates this entire episodic series of like strikes and contractual agreements and everything. It's very true when you say that the actors chose to go on strike, but the costumers, the grips, and the best boys and everyone else didn't choose because they just didn't have work because they rely on the actors, essentially.
True.
I don't think it's ignorant at all. I think you are representing a specific group of people that needs to be represented who I don't think would necessarily stand up for themselves because it's sort of a supportive and a structural business and position rather than just like, you know, the stars where they get all this celebrity and everything.
Oh, 100%. And like leverage.
So thanks for saying that. That's brilliant of you to say.
Leverage-wise, they don't have any sort of leverage if they were to choose to go on strike. Like rioters obviously do because they're creating the product. Like actors are the face of that product that's going out. But this just goes to show that there's so many jobs that are behind the creation of commercials, TV shows, movies. So, yeah, I'm just happy that everyone's back, and you know, unfortunately, productions still are kind of up and running and aren't going to get started until January, and still people are going to be affected throughout the holidays. But at least they have something to look forward to, and hopefully they're getting back to it.
Could I say something?
Yeah.
Thanks for saying all of that. It was
so
eloquently said, and
I'm sorry.
No. I really appreciate the representation that you just exposed and that you just. But I do want to tell you that yesterday I walked over to a store called Rag and Bone.
Love Rag and Bone.
And I had my first ever fit session.
Okay.
I tried on a few things. I want to let you know that I think it was episode 1.
Yeah.
We were talking about that gorgeous, stunning, micro-ribbed
the t-shirt.
white tee.
Love that t-shirt, man.
So I tried that on in white and black.
Did it look
amazing?
Good? Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out if I'm a size 2, 3, or 4. I liked the fit of 4.
Yeah.
But I know that 2 and 3 look more appealing.
So 4 is going to be big, and it's always going to be big?
Well, hold on. First of all, we're speaking a different language.
Why?
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, no one fucking explains fits that ways. Yeah. Can I explain it?
Yeah.
Number one in rag and bone theory. Number one is skinny jeans. Who the fuck wears those anymore?
Oh.
Number two.
Wait. Wait.
I got it.
Okay.
Number one, skinny jeans. Number two, I think they called it slim. It was like, hey, it's a little wider than skinny, so it's okay.
I got you. I understand what you're saying. I thought you were talking about the T-shirt still. That's on me.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I didn't get the transition from the T-shirt. To
Hey,
the
we're
jeans.
talking about denim now. Okay, so number three is athletic fit. So you got a little room in the quads for the
bigger
ladies.
dudes. Yeah, more athletic people.
What? And then it tapers down to the ankle. So it's sort of like a relaxed athletic fit. And then number four is just a straight leg. It doesn't touch anything. It doesn't hold anything. You're fine.
Yeah. So did you buy?
I didn't buy anything.
Okay. Yeah. Classic. Classic.
However, I did. No, I didn't get the T-shirt yet.
So
However,
they kicked you out and they're never going to talk to you again because you didn't buy shit.
I got arrested. It's been 4 months since we actually filmed the last episode. I spent 3
That's why I
months
didn't
in
see
jail.
you.
1
now
month
it all
on.
comes out. I got you.
I did find out. I discovered that hold on. Let me rephrase this because it is a very emotional experience for me.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's my new. I'm going to get my cores from it. I'm going to get the heart.
Rag and bone.
Yeah, I'm going to get the heart of my wardrobe from it.
Great.
I found my foundation. I found my peace. I found my God.
Wow, in rag and bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all it takes, honestly, is like finding that one brand that helps you on your path of like kind of transforming your closet, whether it be like a T-shirt, a button-up shirt, denim. Like that brand alone is a perfect one because it has everything for you. So shout out Rag and Bone. Nice, good plug. Oh, so they paid you for this remark or what?
No, not at all. Okay. So with that being said, I actually sort of like with my experience in the fit session and trying on these, I'm going to call them normie clothes because I wear I wear way fucking cooler shit.
The transition's coming, people. Here we go.
I wear way cooler shit than Rag and Bone. However, it really showcased like men's tailoring, and it really shows off the male not figure. There's a different word for it.
I don't want to say masculine.
No, it shows off a man's body and a masculine silhouette very well. Oh, 100%. And
did we lose you?
And I was thinking while I was trying a bunch of shit on that I wonder if any of this shit would work on the red carpet. I wonder if
there it was,
Rag and Bone
brought it back, red carpet.
Yeah, I wonder if like any of the celebrity stylists sneak in like a Rag and Bone 100%. Shirt or a Rag and Bone.
I had Jimmy Tatro at the premiere of Theater Camp in a Rag and Bone full look.
You styled Jimmy Tatro?
Dude,
he is
shout
one
out
of
Jimmy
my
Tatro. What's up?
Shout out Jimmy. He's one of my favorite fucking actors, dude.
Actor.
When he was in
like one of his things or what?
No, the John the fucking when he was in the fucking when he was in high school and someone shit on the cars. He was in
I don't know.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about, but anyway.
It was like his YouTube series? Is that what you're talking about?
It was a Netflix show.
Oh, I know.
Hey, producer, do you know what it was?
American Vandal.
Thank you, producer.
Thank you, Bernard. I met him right around that time too. Honestly, like he's been a homie, and like I adore that dude. He's like such a hard worker too, and yeah, he's got some big stuff.
Have you ever talked to him about Bros of Simi Valley?
Speaking of, they're filming. They got a waiver.
I know.
They're filming the movie.
I fucking know, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
I know.
Shout out, Jimmy. I don't know if we should be saying that kind of stuff, but the fact that you know is a good thing that it's out there. Okay. coming full circle, we're here to talk about red carpets. Thank you for your long diatribe on Rag and Bone.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
But I did put him in a Rag and Bone look, and shout out Rag and Bone and the people at Rag and Bone. They're awesome. So now that actors are back, I'm not gonna get all bent out of shape about them fucking, getting back to work. There's a lot of red carpets and like actors being on red carpets promoting their stuff, and there was a huge GQ event a couple weeks ago.
Was there anything before that? I'm so curious.
I mean,
because
there's been a couple of things like now that like premieres and like talk shows are all going to be happening. Like once they got back to work, like they like full fledged people were ready to go and we're starting it.
So instantaneous when the actor strike was lifted, did you get emails, calls?
I mean a couple, like nothing crazy, because like I was watching some of the stuff that was out there in terms of promotion, and whoever was like none of the guys that I work with had anything to promote yet, so I knew that I probably will have stuff later on. I wanted them to get back to work, honestly, because I knew that like a lot of guys I was working with were in the middle of production. So like now that they're going to get back, like we'll promote that stuff next year. So it'll be a busy year next year. But like as of right now, I had nothing going on, which is fine. Like there's a couple other things, but like nothing crazy timely,
Cool.
So what we're going to do today though is I brought a handful of looks that I want to break down with you. We've never done this before. And this was like my whole...
What the fuck did you just call me?
Oh my God. I'm sorry, Sal. We should bleep. We'll bleep it out.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
This was my idea of this whole podcast, was breaking down red carpets, coming from that sports background and talking about the events that happen. So I'm excited to me do this.
It's so exciting to me because I overanalyze streetwear shoots and like the Milan Fashion Week and the Paris Fashion Week, all of those streetwear. I don't pay
attention to any of that.
Yeah, so I'm so interested. Cool. I think it'll be really interesting for you to showcase your red carpets and me to showcase the streetwear and social media side of fashion.
And even like going through this, I was trying to I was picking looks of like what I thought. I wasn't going off of like what I thought that you were going to like or dislike. So I'm curious to see where you land with it. And I'm sorry for saying like so much. So the first couple that we're going to talk about are like GQ Men of the Year awards or event that happened a couple Wednesdays ago.
What is that? What is the GQ?
So it's
how
GQ.
Is it? What's the metric? What's the standard?
That's a good question.
Who are the past recipients? Who was the first?
Oh man, dude, that's. I mean,
sorry, I should have done
more research.
Don't ask that deep.
So this year, there were some hosts, and like hosts, they had covers. Like Kim Kardashian was the man of the year, being a woman. Jacob Elordi, who has a big movie coming out, and
I can't fucking stand him. I actually just saw no. Okay, him as a person, Jacob.
Really?
Jacob, my guy. You're a great guy.
Oh, we have so much to talk about.
Can't stand what you're wearing. I can't. And I know that last episode you said that. Jacob Elordi is like looking great, and I was actually looking at some of the stuff for David's fucking press junket, and I'm like, dog, no, put that dog. No, you.
Yeah, we'll have him in full and DeMellemeister like looks cool. So Jacob Elordi and then Tom Ford was also one of the hosts of this. So they all had different GQ spreads and covers, and he's the first look that we're gonna look at right here, and you can see this guy, right? And we'll show this to you, listener. I was so disappointed in this look, man.
Can you describe it first?
So he's in a black / maybe charcoal pinstripe suit. A little like the jacket's very form-fitting, tailored perfectly, and the pants are a little bit oversized, but like nothing crazy. Like they're just a little bit of like a puddle at the bottom, which means that it's like touching the shoe, and like there's a little bit more fabric, and kind of like an old vintagey style shirt. Bottega Veneta is the designer behind this, and for someone who's hosting this event, I don't think this is very appropriate.
Agreed. It's a beautiful,
it's very casual.
It's a beautiful look for Bottega. It accentuates the brand integrity of that sort of classic elegant look. However, I think what you said is true. It's not a host's fit.
No.
And might I say what I would change?
Go ahead.
He would be keep the shirt. I mean, I know that these actors work on brand deals and everything.
Yeah.
But
and he's been wearing a lot of Bottega throughout this press tour, so there's something there that,
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine being sponsored
Dude.
by Bottega. Are you fucking
There's
kidding
been
me?
so, like,
I went to the store the other day. Oh my God. I wish I could.
Oh, Bottega?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I wish I
that's
could wear
amazing.
everything. Okay. The fit is clean. However,
And- yeah.
for the performance of being a host, what I would have done, and maybe the video editor or the Photoshop guy can do this, I would have put on the Loewe, I think it was spring summer 2024.
Oh, God, yeah.
They did. It was the most recent one. They did a gorgeous bedazzled slack set, and
Oh,
it
I
was
know what you're talking
it was more of a shacket, a
But
jerket.
that's not gonna fit him, though.
Yeah, it would. No, but let me finish what
go
I'm
ahead.
fucking saying,
Go ahead,
dude.
go ahead.
Okay. So it's a rhinestone. Let me say that. It's a black rhinestone suit. However, the waistline is hitched up all the way to his nipples. And the jacket is cropped just about like 5 inches, a little bit shorter. Keep the shirt, keep the shoes. The pants are not naturally designed to be a little bit wider. That is the host that I would watch.
Are we done? I'm glad you went that way because I went the totally opposite way. The only thing I would change on this is the shirt. Like I would like. I think the suit is honestly tailored to perfection. I just think the shirt is like.
I
too
just gave
casual.
this whole fucking detailed description
Yeah.
of what I would change. You go, you know what? Just put a fucking white t-shirt.
No,
on
it
me.
wouldn't be a white t-shirt. It would just be like a dressier shirt. Because like look at like the tailoring on. I appreciate that. Like the jacket, seeing the sleeve on the very bottom. I think it's like perfect. And like the way he could also be standing a little bit better. I think there's probably a watch deal here too. You're not showing the watch, so there's a lot in here that goes. I just don't. If you want my honest opinion, and like I know who styles him, Winnie Nicole, shout out, they're great. However, I just think that this is one of those where it was a dark suit and he was like, I wouldn't want to wear a dark suit, and it was like they didn't maybe pull that much for him, and so they just landed on this. Like it was the last minute.
I feel you.
Yeah.
If I were leaning into your critique, I would say, yeah, you're right. The shirt is completely wrong. Put a black shirt or a white shirt underneath. I think the collar is really throwing everything off.
I just don't see like leading man in this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to these two looks. So I have first I'm gonna talk about Aaron Paul. Okay. Aaron Paul is now.
Can I interrupt?
Go ahead.
I just finished the Breaking Bad trilogy.
jealous.
I
I'm
watched
jealous.
Breaking
I'm so
Bad,
jealous.
then I watched El Camino, then I watched Better Call Saul.
Is that the order in which to do so?
No.
Okay.
It came out Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, El Camino,
Okay.
but I watched it with El Camino in between,
So El Camino's got to be at the end.
which is Aaron Paul's story, who gives one of the most breathtaking performances I've ever seen on television.
Okay.
His character develops from this like pompous asshole to a guy that's just trying to hang on for dear life. And the movie El Camino really punctuates. I've been using that word because I learned it on Merriam-Webster's dictionary the other day. Okay.
And you looked up how to be a movie critic all of a sudden too.
It really punctuates the finale of Jesse and where he is and where he will be.
Okay.
Anyway,
Thank you.
what is he wearing?
So he's in a trench coat, white t-shirt, and black oversized trousers, which with brown, maybe boots. I don't know. They're kind of like there's nothing formal about them, and a beanie. So I saw this and like I get it. I get what they're going for. The designer's Canali, so it is an elevated brand to do this. But I just think he was trying to do something and it didn't land. What are your thoughts on this for this event?
I see that you're trying to compare to, so I'd rather you show the
talk about both of them?
second
Okay.
before I give my opinion.
So what I did was I pulled two options of this. So you have Aaron Paul in this look, and then you have Offset in a similar look with like an oversized trench and with a bag. Like he just accessorized this perfectly. So this is by MM6, which is like a spin-off branch sister to Margiela, Maison Margiela. And I thought this was perfect because I think that Aaron Paul was going for like a rock star look, and Offset pulled it off. Like because he is a rock star, and like that's why he was able to do this and pull this off so effortlessly. And that's where it comes off. Like I think this was effortless. Aaron Paul is trying way too fucking hard for this. That's what I'm getting at. What do you think?
First, R.I.P. Takeoff.
Yeah, pour one out for the boy.
I completely and 100% disagree with
What
you.
the? I thought for sure you were gonna say agree.
You
no
are.
way.
You
are you being serious?
So fucking
Okay, hold on.
wrong.
Since
You
you
are
went- so hold
so
on.
fucking
Well,
wrong, dude.
Since you went into the whole diatribe of like, you know, his character and El Camino, blah blah blah. Does this have anything to do with that?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
and,
no shit!
and
Really?
You're the fucking dickhead in 2023 that hasn't fucking seen the fucking show.
Said
dog.
early on that I haven't watched the
Talk
show
shit,
yet.
get hit. That's what I'm fucking
Okay,
saying.
okay. Well, are you being for real? Is that real? Like this has something to do with him? And
Yes, I think
Okay.
Offset's fit is totally sloppy. The only thing that I really like about it is the light wash jeans, the brown shoe, and the black
Yeah, that's
bag.
dope as fuck.
That's all I
And I
like.
think it's an all denim look because you can tell there's a denim opening at the very top.
I wondered
I
if he
think
was
it's all
wearing a
denim.
jumpsuit or an overall.
Yeah, I think it's sick as fuck.
I think that Aaron Paul did the quote unquote rock star look
Better than Offset?
1,000 times
But with
better
the
than
shades,
Offset.
though?
Offset looks like a fucking
Offset's wearing your
hobo
He's
from
wearing
New
yours.
York City who lives on the corner of Prince and Wooster.
Bro, he's wearing your shades right now that you have on. I think you look like a hobo. What do you think about that? But hold on. But like Aaron Paul's shoes, like you agree with this whole thing?
Sorry, what?
You decided not to listen to me anymore?
Yeah, I
Okay,
got
wait.
really
Can you go into the whole?
offended,
Can you
dog.
go into this whole thing about
Okay,
like
so- okay,
why
let me
this is
tell
El
you.
Camino, why this is a character thing?
My initial question to you regarding like styling a client
Yeah.
is how long do you represent the standout moment of their career? So for instance,
that's a very good question. Okay.
for
very
instance,
good question. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to keep it for instance. Aaron
For
Paul
instance, okay,
played one of the most iconic characters
Yeah.
in
How
drama.
long ago?
Almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Almost 10
Well,
years
when
ago.
was he done though?
When was he
So
done?
El Camino came out what 2 years ago?
No.
3?
I think 3.
Yeah. So we're still hanging on to this.
But he was in Better Call Saul in
Recently.
2018.
Okay. We're still grasping a little bit at this
he
character.
was in the final season.
So it's I'm kind of one of those like what have you done for me lately kind of things. So if we're still grasping to this character, I think it's about that time to move on. And no offense to Ilaria Urbanati who styles him and Aaron Paul as a person, and then that's all. And I'm going to clarify. I'm going to be constantly saying that too because like this is the industry that I work in and these people are somewhat my friends. But are we gonna hang on to this character for 6 years or what?
Right. So also to sort of piggyback off of
Yeah.
this, I don't fucking know you guys.
Yeah. So yeah, you can talk shit. Please do. Please do.
but-
And I'm just gonna blame you every time.
I get it. I understand what you're saying. However, at the same time, we're just talking about the fit.
Oh, 100%.
And
100%.
like,
100%.
I
But
would
you have
talk,
you've still yet to like why he's wearing this.
the reason why he's wearing it, I think, is because it fits the mold of Aaron Paul the person.
Okay.
Aaron Paul the person started on ER, started on
I didn't know that.
X-Files. He started on these like episodic
Yeah.
dramas that have been around for 10 years. And he only really got recognized for his Aaron Paul performance when he was on it's oh my god.
Breaking Bad?
No. I'm so embarrassed that I forgot this. It's the game show when you guess the number on the wheel?
Oh,
Not Wheel of Fortune, but the other one.
Price is Right.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
So Aaron Paul
Oh God.
it really made his come up when he played Aaron Paul on The Price is Right, where Vince Gilligan said,
Who's that
guy's
guy?
fucking
Wait,
sick.
Seriously?
Yes. Dude,
Damn, that's actually pretty sick.
So Vince
It
Gilligan,
doesn't change the look, but like it's pretty cool about
10
him.
years ago, or 10 years after Aaron Paul's Price is Right performance, he said, wait, there was this actor who made a cameo on The Price is Right, and
No
he
way. That's pretty cool.
played himself so well that I think he would play Jesse Pinkman even better. So what I'm saying is, I think that the way that Aaron Paul is dressed for this GQ red carpet is perfect for exactly who Aaron Paul is, because I think that Aaron Paul is the amplified version of Jesse Pinkman.
I gotcha.
Sorry.
Well, everyone.
opposite.
I mean, whoever is tuning in just got the whole Aaron Paul history.
Check out Breaking Bad on Netflix, and then also check out Better Call Saul on Netflix, and then also check out.
So when you're done with that over the next 3 years, then you'll get why he's wearing a trench coat on the red carpet with a t-shirt and a beanie. Okay, so we have James Marsden in a beautiful Berluti green suit, and I have him paired next to Matt Bomer in a beautiful Brioni look, I'll say. I think this is tailored. I think all these are tailored perfection. So Ilaria, who styles your boy Aaron Paul, also styles James Marsden, and then you have Warren Alfie Baker, who styles Matt Bomer. So this is, if you looked at all 100 people that went to this whole event, this is more. I love this kind of stuff, and I think it just depends on the client. They're more likely to get dressed up, and like they look better when they're all dressed up like this. And I just think these looks are home runs, man. I think like the monochromatic on James Marsden and just the tailoring on what Matt Bomer's wearing, I think is perfect.
You're absolutely right. I think that the tailoring is perfect. I think that the styling is perfect. However, what I would say is both of them are perfect for the GQ event.
Yeah.
However, Matt Bomer.
It's got to be Bomer. I don't think it's Bomer.
Sorry, buddy. That's not the fit for you.
Really?
Both of these guys, because they look like fucking identical twins.
They do.
They should be wearing the same
sure.
exact thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather see James Marsden. Marcuccio Marsden. I'd rather see that guy.
And the other one?
I'd rather see,
both
of them have the same style as the green suit. What I'd rather see is the green suit on that guy and then the gray suit on that guy.
No, I think
because that, in my opinion, is a Timothée Chalamet fit.
The Brioni one, the
Brioni one, the teal.
Yeah, I guess so.
The guy wearing the Brioni fit doesn't. He doesn't look comfortable in his Brioni fit, and
he's basically wearing like a tank top
and styling.
Yeah, being comfortable. Yeah, but like, I mean, he's in like, I think if he was wearing like a white button-up shirt underneath this, I think then he'd be like, this is too stuffy. The fact that he's wearing like a white, almost like tank top or very loose. I mean, this would be like, bro, this is like 2006 loose fucking neck. Hey, this is like a very loose tee. And I don't even know where you would get one like that. You'd have to cut the neck on that for sure. But it's got to be
apparel.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be a white tank top underneath that.
So
and it's out with the necklace. I think it's him on top, and like I just think it's perfect, man. I think it's perfect.
I think this is a good question for us because I don't know how you look at these pictures.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the full picture, face, attire, and background.
I do too to an extent.
The face on that guy wearing the full velvet fit does not fit the fit.
I got you.
I need like a bigger eye.
But you turn they turn it on for the red carpet though. They're not trying to be all like showing teeth. That's why both these guys aren't showing teeth. It's just like they're like, okay, let's pop the chin out, let's get that jawline going, and like I feel like a badass in this.
That's fascinating. Do you, as the stylist, coach
Oh man. So I've worked with a lot of like younger, if anyone's like under 25, there's a lot of people who have never done this before. Like there's been a lot of first time people that I've dressed for red carpets in my day, and I've had to coach, especially on like photo shoots or when they're about to go out and like, you know, be on the red carpet. There's definitely a lot of coaching going on. And
that's funny. But do you like when did you learn how you're supposed to style and dress your GQ guy?
I don't think it has anything to do with like styling a GQ guy. I think it's just more like it's just confidence. Like to me, I think Ryan Gosling is like the best person who stands on a red carpet because like he has like a clenched fist.
You mentioned him before.
I know, clenched fist. He knows where the watch is. Like I don't like the guy who like has it across and he's like you know arms placed in a certain way and like.
That
it's just so
you are psychotic.
Oh my god!
That you're even mentioning this shit,
dude.
Because all I'm looking at is the shirt, jacket, and pants.
But you're not noticing how the guy's standing? It's not normal.
No,
oh my
dude.
god. Okay, so you think the guy is actually like moving his arms on purpose? No, he's like.
I mean, look at these two pictures. They're mirroring each other, dude.
I know, but like one guy has his like.
They did that on purpose because they look exactly alike, and they said, "You know what?
Hold on.
We got to make that guy face left. we got to make that guy face right.
I'm not gonna win this argument.
That way, we make sure we know the difference."
Either way, I think these are fucking great, and I love a monochromatic look, and I think he looks extremely masculine. I think this is like another form of masculinity that. Is very strong.
I know. I sort of like deterred from your point.
No, but you're right. You're right though.
The monochromatic and slim fit look is really gorgeous, and it.
But there's something timeless about this. No, like they're gonna look back on this in like 10 years and be like, I'm fucking proud of that.
Yeah,
look.
both of them, because even though the fabric and the color of
James Marsden. Matt Bomer.
Matt Bomer. The fabric and the color is not too far astray from the like classic masculine identity that the red carpet presents.
Personally, would I wear that? No,
I would.
Would I wear James? You would wear this one?
I would look so incredibly hot in that fit.
I think you'd look good in it. And I think I would 100% wear James Marsden look. So
I wouldn't. That shit is so ugly.
Oh my god.
Okay. Next.
Okay, I was gonna say for the person who's listening and not watching this, James Marsden is in like a head to toe suit, shirt, pant. That's all like a darker green with a little bit of a shine to it, and same as shoes. Color. It's all the same. And Matthew Bomer's in a velvet double-breasted tuxedo smoker's jacket, with like a loose T-shirt underneath it, and white pants, white boots. So sick. That's them too. So we are gonna move on. So that's it from the GQ. So the color purple is coming back to the movies, I guess.
Oh, I
don't know if they're making a remake or whatnot. But so they're on the they're promoting and all that. And we have Coleman Domingo.
Did you happen to see Cynthia Erivo in the Broadway production?
No. Did you?
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm sure.
Annihilated.
She's an unbelievable actress.
Score.
Unbelievable actress. Yeah. So we're talking about Coleman Domingo here, and they're in London doing like this is probably a photo call thing too.
I know Coleman Domingo. That's so funny.
Wait, does he go to your store?
I actually know him. So
he's got incredible style.
He's perfect in every way.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were talking about it. I didn't recognize him.
Okay.
So when I was in college, his best friend Forrest McClendon was my voice teacher, and oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. What is his name?
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo.
Oh my god.
He would show up every once in a while.
Okay.
And okay, cool. Go ahead.
So
that's crazy. I didn't know we were talking
this is what we're
about.
talking about. He's in a beautiful green, gray. It's a Louis Vuitton look. It's fine. Everything's fine. The reason why I brought this to the table, and we're not going to talk about the shoes. We're not talking about anything. It's the fact that he's wearing a belt. A belt with a suit to me just doesn't make any sense. So maybe there was an issue when he was getting ready and like the pants didn't fit and he decided to wear a belt. But like it just does, like whenever I see someone in a suit and they're wearing a belt, my eye immediately goes to that band across their waist. Okay. Does that?
Yeah. I have no idea. You're speaking.
Oh my God.
Mandarin to me because here's what
You're
I
not
have to
seeing.
say.
So when you look at this,
No,
stuff, you're not seeing the belt.
No, it's what you're saying is exactly what is correct. He's wearing a suit.
Yeah.
When you wear a suit, you wear a belt.
Nope.
When you wear a
Nope.
tux,
Nope.
you wear suspenders.
No, because if you're in his position and you have a tailor, you have the pants tailored to perfection around your waist. You don't need a belt. A belt serves a purpose. That doesn't make any sense of why he's wearing. That's why I'm saying there's probably a last minute thing that happened where oh shit, the waist isn't fit, so I'm just gonna throw in a belt. Why wear a white belt? There's nothing else black on this look. Doesn't make any sense.
As a plus size man, are you saying that belts aren't attractive?
Belts are great when it's casual. I wear a belt every single day because it looks good with casual stuff. It just doesn't look good to me with a suit.
That's crazy. That's
not
fucking
it's
crazy.
Not crazy. It's genuinely not
crazy.
crazy.
Almost so mad that I would leave this
God.
fucking live show recording.
Don't get too upset. We're gonna talk about our boy, Timothy Chalamet. I love this dude. What are your just first really quick thoughts on Timothy Chalamet?
His performance on SNL in I think it was 2 weeks ago at this point was fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
And his stylist, his wardrobe stylist, his whatever the fuck you are.
Well, I can talk about more about this, but go on.
They dress him exactly where he's supposed to be on the spectrum of masculinity and femininity. But however, because it's Timothy Chalamet and because it's the way that he looks, he has a much wider space to sort of explore.
100%. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
So the stylist has done a fantastic job on dressing him in the last 5 years.
Yeah, okay, I don't agree with you on that. So what he's done, he actually hasn't had a regular stylist.
That's crazy.
I was able to work with him a couple years ago, and it was just for a photo shoot. And he was about to go on a press tour, and he didn't use anyone on that press tour. And then between you and I said no to a photo shoot because it logistically just didn't make any sense. And then they used that stylist who was on the shoot to work with him further on. So I'm hurt. Okay. And she didn't do very well with him.
Timothy Chalamet's team. If you ever want to find a new,
yeah, but so what he's done, I feel like what he's done over the past couple of appearances or press tours, whatever, I actually don't think he's done a great job. I think it's all over the place.
Well, if we're talking in the last year, I agree. Mm-hmm. There's been nothing impressive. I think in 2021 and 2022, I was seeing some really spectacular things.
I agree with you on that. So who was dressing him now is a guy named Ryan Hastings, who's great. He's more so does women. I have a whole other diatribe that I'll get on to with stylists who only style women, and then they get one guy, and they I'll get into that. It doesn't bother me or anything, but this just doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm sorry. So he's wearing a Prada jumpsuit. I believe this is a one piece.
Shout out Prada.
He's wearing
Prada sunglasses
that every single person in LA is wearing in New York.
Prada Milano. I can't remember.
So it's a Prada. It's basic. It's a purple jumpsuit that shine leather, shiny.
Can I correct you?
Lavender.
Periwinkle.
Go ahead. And white, really big boots. So I get you're in Tokyo, and but it just does nothing for me.
Well, okay. I'm so glad that you said I know that you're in Tokyo, because this is exactly how he should be dressed for the Wonka premiere in Tokyo. Tokyo street fashion is out of this fucking universe.
It's crazy.
So in order to hold conservative and be presenting as a celebrity, this is exactly what he should be wearing. Okay. That's crazy. Who gave you the credentials to be a fucking stylist here, buddy?
No, man. I just think that he's the leading. I just don't think this is a leading man type of thing. But I feel like grooming wise, he's always good. His hair is always on point. He always looks sharp. But to me, this just doesn't. I just don't see any sort of like confidence. I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me.
I feel you on the description of him being a leading man. It is not a leading man look. This is just like the guy who is like, oh, you know, your agent got a fucking spot on the red carpet, so you can totally get in.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I totally fucking get it. And
I'm curious to see what they have in store for New York. If there are other countries that they're going to go to, which I'm sure if they went to Tokyo, they're going to go to other places. So over the next week, I'm sure we'll see more of Timothée Chalamet. We could have like a Timothée Chalamet minute. Yeah. Like every press tour, he's like, okay, Timothée Chalamet minute. What is he wearing? You know, what do I hate about it? Because I'm not working with him. Yeah, that whole thing.
Let me say this to sort of like put a punctuation.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep using the word punctuation.
Yeah, so he learned the word one time.
Words, to sort of punctuate the idea of Timothée Chalamet. Good job. You're doing great. Whoever is working with him.
Ryan Hastings. Shout out Ryan Hastings.
Keep it going. I think you're doing great. Let's see what happens. We'll talk about it on the next episode, but keep doing it.
Okay. That being said, I'm done talking to you about this fashion stuff. I thought this was going to be really fun talking to you about like red carpet looks and everything. I didn't know we were going to disagree on every single thing.
I've been talking about fucking dishwashers this entire time.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up with the people. You want to promote anything on the way out?
No, I have nothing.
You
I
have
am
nothing?
the most boring person in the world.
Oh my God, don't. We've already talked about your self-esteem on the last
Check
episode.
out season 7. Season 7, episode 10.
Oh my God! Don't say it.
Selling Sunset.
If
you see my face, comment on my Instagram.
Hell yeah.
I will send you a foot pic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it, man. This is the Manly Things.
Sort of.